Guys, today I have Albert from Graph. Man, thanks for having me.
A pleasure.
Thanks for your time. We like here on his place, stunning loft in the middle of Barcelona. Like dream house for me, honestly, as I was saying to you. And we just had like a really long lunch, very Spanish way.
Yeah,
right?
That's the thing. We really like to eat well and get our time to take lunch.
Yeah. We had a podcast already, like in the lunch. Like the conversation was like.
No, I don't know well. We invest like 2 hours, so it's the third hour now. So
now we have to redo the podcast, like filming. Yeah, and you know, when I actually told people like I'm going to Barcelona to talk to Graph, to play time, to Berga, they're all freaking out. Oh Jesus, that's so nice, because you know, I see especially the Brazilian community. They really appreciate the way you guys do things, and especially Graph. You know, it's a reference because it's. I went to the office and I saw like really moody, nice sketches, and that, you know, it's interesting for us because it's a different way to do things in Europe itself. But then you are. I want you to tell us like, who are you? You know, if you begin as an artist, or as an architect, as I don't know, delivery pizza. Well, like, what is
the background? No?
The background, yeah.
The story that supports me. Yeah. Well, I'm an architect. If you saw my place, it's like I've done it. It was like a warehouse completely destroyed. So I built it myself, designing all the things and trying to focus in have like I've done quality things, and I've been like working as architect for I think 6 years after my degree, doing interior design and doing like but interior design in a way like really well done, like crazy things. And it was like
really super, like detailed things.
Yeah, but things like also I have like a boss that now is my client, but he's like completely like. This kind of people that doesn't conform in things like I are normal. That it has to be like pushing harder, you know. I always said that he broke all his clients because it's like so constant things changes and whatever that is like, come on. And I begin with doing like this approach in my life. Is like for me architecture is like something like fulfills me. But at some point it was like, you know, 2008, a long time ago. It's like, and it begins to be like a problem in the whole world. We get stuck without any work, and I figured it out after 2 years doing things that wow, that's my cat.
That's Chloe.
Yeah. Maybe
actually you told me like that she if like you're not giving her attention.
You could put the camera.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
look at that!
She's opened the door. Yeah. No, it's so that I close
Jesus, the door. That's so nice. Chloe,
yeah.
Come here.
she's really she's playing gym because it's like he does all the time and it's like push-ups.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's that open, like she can actually.
Yeah. No, she will open the door if you don't close the door. The thing is like because she puts her back legs and push the frame and it's like 2 seconds. You know, it's like a perfect.
You guys not seeing this, but like Chloe.
If you want it, we could do it later because she will do it like.
We can show you guys. Like she's actually trying to open the door, like, you know, hanging on the door.
You know cats. Cats want all the time to go to the liberty or whatever.
Yeah, but that's her place. We're a guest here.
Yeah, for sure.
She can do anything.
For sure. It has to be like clear that we are destroying.
Exactly.
Life. Her perfect life.
So then you was like working as interior.
Yeah, I was working as interior design, and you know that's the moment that crisis get hit like all the architectural studios, and that there was a moment in 2010 that a friend of mine of the degree called me and he said, Albert, we have like one project to do a competition, and I told him that I have another competition to make the images because we were like this kind of self-learning people that make the images of the studio in the studios we were working. But at that point, 2010, there was not so many information to get. Like it was like really difficult to have like some value learning there.
See.
So we make like this like jump of faith. We quit the office. Well, I quit the office and I said, okay, I could begin it because I need to do something new. And we made like 3 competitions for 3 studios of Barcelona that very well known architects, and we won the 3. And it was like,
wow.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's like if we could do that, probably we are like really we have something here to do, and we begin to work like this. You know, this kind of 2 pals doing like the things that they want to do. That is making images, not making like other things that is more constructional or more like that.
See.
And the years come. It has become like year by year. Something was like not changing, but our fees were really low. As I see, it's like it was like we don't have any plan. It was like doing well because our vision is like when somebody hires us, it has to be because we are the best. You know,
See.
and that was our purpose. Do our best all the time, and at the beginning it was not like that. It was like they hire us because they have like a problem. That is the competition, and there are people that those images they don't care about quality because there was not a standard at any place. It was like really like a solution problem. Yes, that's all.
That's it.
And we began like that. It happens like so many. Well, we have like 4 or 5 years. My colleague, like he was like completely burned out, and he said like, okay, it's like we are not taking profits. You know, it's like it's one thing that I know that I was in another condition at that moment that I could like probably I doesn't at that moment have like to pay a rent because things about the family that left you an apartment and have like you know that this kind of moment that for me was different and at that moment he has like another issues and he left the company. Well, the company, the studio, ourselves, our freelancing. You know, Graph was there as a name, but I introduced my girlfriend at that moment to do images and we begin to have like after 1 year completely alone. That this was really painful because it's like when you don't have a structure, you don't have contacts, whatever, and you are doing images completely alone is fucking complicated.
Yeah, it's tricky.
And after that, we begin to hire people. We begin to do like the studio, and step by step, we were like doing like this kind of effort. It's for that for me, Graph is like, of course, it's my life, but it's the thing that I doesn't have like this idea of that I'm making like in the old way that you begin a thing that you love it and you step by step doing what you love with a focus in growing quality and doing the best thing that I think that is and I feel really proud because I feel like it has like you could see like we are taking seriously what we do and that's the main part of what we do.
I see how like you actually care about what you're delivering, the quality. So this may be the reason like you're not scaling that much because you want to have the control of everything. I mean, not everything, but at least the quality.
The quality has to be like that.
Yeah.
I always feel scared about like putting too much people in the studio when you don't have like the ideas very clear and maybe in the past I read a lot of books like about I don't know how to manage whatever, and most part of them is like if you don't have a good team and you don't have like the tools sharpen everybody in action, it gets complicated to deliver something with like solid and I maybe it was my condition in life that it was like trying to get like step by step all the time and it was wasn't an ideal thing about doing. It's maybe like a carpenter, like a.
See.
I have a friend that Dio Carol that he's also a excellent 3D designer or artist that he always tell himself or say that he's a craftsman because it's like we felt like craftsmen doing images. And that idea of the craftsman of something that is not all the time the same, that you have to break your workflow and begin to be more like all the time, not feeling like we are doing only copy paste. I think it's the way, or my opinion of what remains that I want to be in this, continue in this field for more years. No, it's like I don't remember the name in Japanese, but you know that Japanese have like this idea of perfection, that when there are some people that when they learn to do something they switch to another thing, and there are people that it's more like a Japanese idea that they focus on to be the best in doing this thing, no? And it's like and I probably in that way that maybe deliver more things because I really love movies and I want to deliver and open more doors. But I enjoy in the process of thinking about that have more quality. I'm probably obsessed on that. It's like, but that's my way to think. It's like
But so then you never actually work in a studio, like an archivist?
No.
Oh, really?
No. But the thing is, like, because probably in Spain the studios just beginning at that moment.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was 2008 or
9, 10. It was a crisis, and it's for that also. It's for that we gather like a lot of connections with our friends from Playtime and from Berga, and there's like we met each other also doing like this beginning of we have studios of that. No, we have to tell like the people that this is a path that could exist. No, to make images, to make to make like the future of what they are thinking about architecture. Because in Spain it was like not so big as the States or New York or London, that the big companies are like super big. Here it was like more natural about little studios that support themselves and it's for that it's impossible. I couldn't manage because it was like when my first colleague just left Graph, I just put like my effort to pay a ticket to go to the State of Arts Academy, the Comedy Days. It was in Venice. It was like this first Congress I was there, and I was like seeing all the people, the community, seeing like, I remember to talk with the guys from Choyo, that it was like, because I met them because we have the cutouts of the guys in the, and it was like, they are
you're the guys
people.
from,
And we are putting these people in the image for 5 years, and it was like, and I remember this moment I was like, oh, there are some, because at that moment I was like in this moment that I left the 3D, or I begin to do like like interior design or whatever, and I have this doubt. And I remember talking with Tron from Mir, that I just met him in this congress, and I was like, he said, no, Albert, no, because I was like feeling, but when you make these images, you make like a proposal like by yourself of the 3D, and it was like, no, because I was an architect, and sometimes they asked me to, they don't have a design of the garden, so do whatever you want, and it was like, no, it was Mir, it was like they are artists, they are not playing this place of the architects working in an image that you could put something of yourself in this image. And
oh, really? So like at this time, the Mir was was actually already.
It was an artist. It was in the top of the wall, Mir, at the moment. No. It was like and it was like 2003 13, could be. Yeah, something like that. And it was like the best ones. And but they just because my question was, did you put something of you in the images, like, or do you do your own images from for architects, or doing your own building, or because I was, as an architect, I constantly try to make my own project or whatever, and it was like, what do you what kind of question is like that? No, we make images, and it's like enough of, it's like so difficult that it's like, and it was like, yeah,
that's enough. Like
that's enough, and it was like, and for me at that moment it wasn't enough because I was doing like half and a half.
Oh, I see.
I was doing production. I was doing like interior design. I was my brain was completely. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I was like, in the beginning, graph was infograph for 3D, photograph, because I was like doing architectural photographs, and archigraph. That was the architectural fucking shit. 3
things.
Yeah, because it was like, I was young.
Yeah.
I was like this moment of, do it like, and yeah, I could do like everything. Yeah. Yeah, you have to focus.
Yeah. So would you say that like, when we start something, I think I see this now and happening with me. Like I want to do everything, you know.
Yeah.
And it's tricky because you see, one day you wake up and like, oh, I think that's a good idea, you know, and you start hunting that, and then there's a new thing appear, and you want to do everything, but apparently like you believe that actually, you know, one thing, like focusing one thing is the way.
It's my 42 years old Albert Tolkien. Yeah.
See.
At that moment, I was thinking it was possible to do everything, and it was possible. The thing is like, well, maybe if you have like incredible clients that pay you a lot, you could begin to do like a lot of things. If not, yeah, it's like it's more tricky situation. I think that everything it comes in the moment. I don't know. And but the idea of mastering thing, well, or maybe putting like the best of you in. It's like you say before, like it's like if I have to do something, I will finish it. That's a non-procrastination thing that most part of the people don't do, because they put like a lot of excuses, no? They're trying to because I know I have a really stupid idea, like doing in my mind from 2 years, but I don't have like the moment to do. Maybe I will tell you next year. But I probably it's like that, no? That if you put like open so much the path, and then you don't more get it. No? At some point you have to master something, or try to see the niche, or see the thing that fulfills you.
Yeah. So in this, it looks like that was what happened with the graph. Like it was photograph, arc graph, and
infograph, because
infograph
that it's like finally it's graph infograph.
Yeah. So now it's only graph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a decision. Yeah. It was a decision made like maybe 7 years ago, or no, 10 years. Fuck, 10 years, man.
Wow.
10 years. Yeah. 10 years we changed the focus, and we said, okay, we will gonna do images and make proud of our production. And it was like finally a good decision at that point. Make it. It's for that it remains in my idea of less production, better quality, and try to focus in have like I don't think it's everything on control, because sometimes they get not control, but at least like proud.
See.
At least proud. It gets complicated, you know, clients and whatever. Everybody will tell the same, that it's like it gets complicated to focus in quality. It's better to focus in shitty images, super fast, and get better pay probably.
Yeah.
But that's not. Yeah. That's not a decision, you know. It's a way to think. So.
Well, so then once, do you remember when you took the decision like to focus in ArcVis itself? It was like back at the time, was you and someone else, or was like already like a team in the office?
Yeah, no, at the moment it was like Yeah, it was my ex-girlfriend, me,
See.
and 2 workers. Yeah, because we began to hire people, and we were like at that moment also there were like not so many academies, like people like with something that at least like that you could know that these people are not trained, at least like have some skills, and it was like difficult to have like more talented people, and at that moment we hired we hired 2 people. One of those have like you know, the skills is like more your portfolio, and it was like we begin to do things, and you know this moment, and you begin like to know that what we have to do. Interior design, and we put interior design like this house, like it's like the problem with interior design is like if you don't have like the good match with the builder or the people that is working for you, it's really stressful situation, and clients were like, the clients usually they want to pay less to have like the better quality. It's like I began to put like this in my stress room or my stress life, and it was like I couldn't barely sleep because it was like,
really,
yeah, because the thing is like for me, as you could see, to have like things like well done, it's important, and if I want to do things well done in physical, you rely in people that make like usually the words like drunk and probably fucking shit, and it's like it's getting consumed like this process. It's for that we begin to say, okay, it's like maybe not that way in this scenario. And for me, doing images is like talking with talent people, that it's our the people in the studio, talking with clients that have also a knowledge, because it's not the same to talk with an architect or a good developer with expertise, and that to talk with somebody that is completely out of their architectural wall, and he's like, he wants like a kitchen, you know, or wants a flat, but they don't have like this kind of culture. And it begins like to have like this kinds of relationship that for me is like more compressed in the moments of the creation, that it's only 2 weeks or something like that, but you are talking with a lot of people that have talent, and also the creativity is really high, because the standards is like you're in competitions, and it's our main purpose. Most part of the images are in this field, and it's when the projects have more freedom. To the budget is like the last minute budget, you know, and they don't care if they will change the things. So yeah, so it's for that. It's a simple thing that I begin to be like, I want to be in this meeting, you know, with this focus in this kind of work, and I don't want to lose my life working in doing like another kitchen, you know, or something like that. It was at that point was super. I want to be in like the special projects. I don't know, doing an airport, or doing like putting my little piece of thing here.
Visualizing with the visualization itself.
Yeah.
Like, because I think is most of not most of people, but like lots of people like who works in this field. They come from architecture or engineer sometimes, but then they discover themselves like this really visual and artistic way to visualize a project in something. So then I see like you have a really interesting background, because you're an architect, very like picky with things. I can tell like you were showing me like your place. All the little details like you have done. So like maybe like as an artist for you was something, I don't know, maybe like different, or you was doing 3 different things. Like this is like crazy, because I can imagine. But then I think what a lot of people ask me, especially artists, how they can like improve as an artist, and for me it's a really tricky question. I can actually help them, because I believe that we all have different backgrounds, right? So as an artist, like you have your own experience, so you maybe like you learn how to model something in a way, and then I learned a different way, and then even lighting, color, and we kind of like somehow we always have a kind of a contact with photography.
Yeah.
Which I can tell. So you're telling like you used like to play around with the camera then.
Yeah, the thing is like because this is talking about creativity. How to improve is like, I think it's to have like an open mind to get focused in more than that one field. Because the thing is like, I was an architect. I'm an architect, but the thing is like my way to approach in the initial phase of graphic was like survivor mode. It was like I don't know how to do nothing, and it's like I began to do it like. And the thing is like I put like a lot of effort doing learning a lot of different kinds of techniques, different kinds of softwares. It was like if you saw the thing, you got crazy, It's like too much, and it's like, and after that you begin to think about, fuck man, but I don't put in the effort in learning the things that are not buttons, are not software. I need to how to draw, but the colors, the reality of the things that are well explained. 400s or 100, I don't know, so many years ago. Painter is like, and you begin to buy these books, finally books, that all about how to paint, how to paint properly, how to paint,
I love the color and light. Have you seen this one?
No.
Color and light is like it teaches like how to paint in canvas, and it teaches like color, lighting.
But this kind of thing, that it seems like not as stupid. It's like because our formation was from architectural degree, so we do it like in the theoretical way to make like maybe more aesthetic and another history, whatever. But it was like, and we made like drawing, but drawing geometrically, technically,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And when I began to do like the process of doing like better things, I began to realize that you have to invest in other kind of books. It's like, I don't know if that's the problem about our focus. There are sometimes that you focus in podcasts about money, and you put it like, and you waste like your life only like, okay, how to get profits in bitcoins, and it's like, okay, that's a way. But if you want to do like things better, probably you have to ask yourself, it's like, fuck man, there are like hundreds of years of expertise in photographic. And photography has made like, for some period was only a technical thing, only to make the photo. And when it begins to be art, it's like after 50 years, and it begins to be like faster and faster. What we are doing is like, for the first period of our studio, is like only technical specs. Like it's like what we do. Like it's solve an architect. We are an architect solution. But if we want to deliver more, we have to begin to think like, not forget everything, but be like an artist and feel like that we could deliver things that are not the typical ones. That I think that, because if not, probably everyone will be broke, because in 4 years you will put like a sketch and we put like the kind of thing that you wanted, and it will be solved. And we know it. Maybe in 2 years, if we do not deliver something with another purpose or another, things gonna be like super fast changing. I mean, it's like you are like sort of telling people or telling studios that you have to trust us. We are gonna show you the way to explain your project in a way that nobody will expect. Not your fucking person view, doing like the changes that they wanted, because this kind of thing, it will last like 3 years, 4 years, or because we are doing the machinery thing that it's producing, and producing is like, that's a complex wall. It's like that's a complex wall of a little studio that tries to survive. That you have to have like a well-trained people that you can trust, that doing like the best, and also thinking and rethinking about do it better all the time. That's time-consuming, no? That we trust that. Yeah, this image is like incredible. We're gonna defend it. They don't want it, probably.
Yeah.
we give it for free. I don't know. We don't want to give nothing for free, but there are sometimes we give it for us. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like maybe we do some changes or whatever, but we know and we have more expertise than one of these kind of things that nobody understand. That is like that's the winning shot, no? And we are that's the winning shot, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like
there's always like when we work in a project, there's always, especially on the exploration phase, on the very beginning, on the sketchy phase, there's always like that camera with that nice mood that you have done, like, oh, that's so nice, but maybe the client doesn't even want that, but you save that.
Yeah.
Because as you say, it keeps you motivated, because if you end up like actually not doing what you like to do, what you dare to do as an artist, I think it becomes very like boring and just robotic kind of thing. But then you bring like a topic that it's so important, and like the creative element for artists. And because sometimes I see like we spend so much time like in tutorials and technical things, and we forget about what about like how colors works, and this how like photography works, and this comes from different fields, like not only architecture or archvies, like art, cinema.
That's the
like
thing. Yeah.
It's what do you reckon?
I don't know. You are seeing a movie. There's one team only taking seriously photography. And it's like well, if you saw some, I'm this kind of really passionate about movies. It's like my whole life is one. Probably it's because I'm working in this field because probably my background or my childhood is related to see movies, and I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have like this kind of memory, is super photographic memory, that if I show like 2 seconds of some frames of a movie, I'm gonna tell you which movie it is, because I have like this photographic memory all my life, and it's for that I have like a, I don't know, something that is all the time reminds me that I want to do a movie. I want to, because I feel like, but there are like so many things to know to switch to movies, or because everybody is doing like the videos, and we all the years we are getting more pro doing videos. But I felt like narrative, there are like more things to think about it, and you could craft still images, but if you jump to videos, you have to tell other things, no? And we are in this process now. It's like for me it's a passion or a changing moment of doing like more things than stills. That it's one of our mastering thing, but it's like I really appreciate like the moment of, okay, let's do it, how to do it, and I think that it's for that and that's the thing about like having a focus, but also that creativity. I think that will have like more in depth. Purposes.
What is your favorite movie?
Wow.
So many.
No, there's so many. Which gender or gender?
Well, there's so many.
I have like a lot. I have a lot.
So you enjoy like watching films and?
Yeah. Well, I just usually cook like seeing films. And sometimes it depends on the time of my life. I now get obsessed with Tarkovsky, but it's super slow. But the way he makes like the the filmmaker, about the long shots, like so. What the hell? How the hell he has done that? It's a little bit. It's like I have to see it in split it in 2 days. But probably if the commercial ones, I think it's like, I think Blade Runner and Alien, the two best films of Ridley Scott. It's like this kind of movies. I really love it.
It really like, especially with Blade Runner, it's really like color-wise, lighting, but
I think for the aesthetic, moody. It's for the aesthetic. But the thing, because exactly. it breaks the It was when I just born this year. So when you put the number, it's like, whoa, fuck, it's not getting old. So, but the thing is about what I'm feeling now about movies is like, now I think that there are too many Blade Runners in the screens, and now we are not focusing on storytelling. In the script it looks like shit most part of them. And
so you're saying like sometimes it's beautiful, but there's nothing behind that.
Absolutely nothing. It's like completely flat movie.
Yeah.
Or another Avengers movie that doesn't. Well, you will not remember.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the thing is like now I'm probably what I it was funny. One friend of mine 2 months ago he told me, Albert, we have to do like these things we done when we were young. That is like taking some beers and one pizza, share the pizza and see a very bad movie.
Shitty one.
But it's not. But it was like this kind of. It was not a shitty movie. It was like it was a shitty movie, but it was not. It was like a Japanese movie, horror movie, but so strange. Ichi the Killer. It was like this kind of movie that it was like, what the hell is happening? It's like gore. I don't know, people killing each other, whatever. Not common sense. Some guy cutting the tongue. It was it was finished, and when it was finished, it was like, David, what the hell?
It's like having like someone to complain with. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck? It was like, I think I like it, and it was like.
Yeah, sometimes it's so weird.
It's so
that you actually like it.
No, but
I know what I mean.
It was like that.
Yeah.
The thing is like, it was like, okay, and he sent me a podcast of 2 guys talking about this movie for 3 hours and a half. And I was like, going to my office like all the days that I began to do more long walks because I want to finish the fucking podcast because it was like super, it was incredible. They just carried all the information of the movie, and it was like so well done that I was like, fuck man, now I really love this movie because I know some kind of information that it puts me in the place and put me like, yeah, it makes sense, man. It's like, it was like, that's crazy.
And then you can watch again with a different eye.
Because I now I have this information. I have like this information because they are crazy, these guys. And it was like, I began to see this kind of, I was seeing his podcast and like looking for the movies that are there because it was like horror movies, but with authorship or like really different kind of movies. And it's super enjoyable because it was like, wow.
So you was like looking for different other like films in his
that they
podcast.
have in the podcast. Yeah.
And then you could like, okay, now I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Like after.
Yeah, and I made like this kind of approach to, because it was like, so I think it was like, wow, these guys, how to make a 3 hours podcast like so in depth, talking about, you know, a lot of information. They spend like, I don't know, for me it's spending 1 month finding
researching,
and it was like, for what purpose? It's like, I don't know.
And you actually like it, yeah?
I like it so much, yeah. And I think it's like these kind of things that you begin to say, okay, what the hell is happening with movies, no?
Yeah.
Movies are so commercial, like most part of the world, like our work, no? It's so commercial that nobody cares about. That it's like you put the images in another image in a stock.
Yeah.
And that's other thing about our field. Like, we want to be an artist, but the thing is like we have a client, so you know it's like we are doing like our best, but we have like we have to go on the competition. So it's like, yeah, that different approach. That if we are too much artists, we get bored.
Yeah.
If we are like only machines, we get bored. So
yeah, yeah, it's a tricky balance, I see, because at the end of the day, we want to work with something that we actually enjoy, you know, and that's why. And I actually had the same conversation with Albert from Berga this week. So if there's the guys watching, they're like, oh, is he gonna talk this again about this again? But it is like, if you actually, when we dive in this career, it's actually something that your parents or your friends, they don't understand. So you're fighting for this somehow because you say, oh, I'm gonna be a CG artist. You're like, what the fuck is that? You should be an architect or an engineer. And then, most of people they start in this career because they love it. They love something this, and then that if with the routine, I know, and we all know, it's you work in a company, it's business. You need project and the money to to keep everything running. So you get in a routine, and if you're not happy anymore, or if you don't feel that energy anymore, that means there's something wrong because you actually in this field because you love it, right?
Yeah.
Like there's something. That's why I think, and I know I can. I want to hear from you. Like everyone has like their own way to find the passion and keep like the motivation.
Yeah, because I feel that everybody knows if there are like not two style of life. That one is if I want to get money, real money, probably I won't invest my career in this field because there are like other opportunities in like other fields, and the thing is like so it has to be like passion because of not it's like, but also the thing is like when you say your family. Yeah, my family said do this. They put it like so. But when they saw that I was doing like what I'm doing, it's like they get really proud. Another thing, it's like I'm teaching like for 13 years. 13 years teaching in the university in the teaching this field. I'm teaching like a graphic. It's the third year, so I'm making like how to do images for architects.
For architects.
The thing is like all the time in the department, the people that probably I'm the only one. No, and Anna too, another friend, that we are working in this field.
Okay.
Most part, all the teachers doesn't have any
contact with this?
No, because they don't produce images. They are like theoretical. I don't know, this kind of cloudy moods. And well, it's winter time, it's Christmas. I will have like this dinner with everything, and I'm sure that they will ask me when you will change finally make images. Images. You will begin to win competitions for yourself, or because they do that all the time. When you will begin to change and make like a real architectural, because they don't feel like it's a
proper real thing.
It's not, they don't feel it, and it was like, and I told them, fuck man, and they don't understand also that I don't get paid to make like the class. It's like it's for me it's like not, it's like almost nothing. It's like it doesn't make any sense for me. It's like for me it's important to be there and explain new generations of architects how to understand that making images is like not only a craft, it's like something that have a value. And have a value to understand that the project has to be like it's not only a tool that you put a play and pause and whatever. It's a button that solves that you have to have an idea of what you are doing. And I explain that I will teach you this software, but you could do it with whatever software when you finish the course. It's like, because it has to be like that, because change will change like super fast. But the feeling is like, they get tired because it's like so complex. 3D Max also, and you have to do it like super fast. It's like, you are, that's the real software you use. It's like, we or not, I don't know, we use Blender too, no? It's like, we could do whatever you want. And it's like,
it's not about the software.
It's not about the software, or because Unreal also is like, but we're like, well, because no, and it's like, no, I'm gonna show you like some big ideas, how to control colors, or at least have a notion, an idea that you have to think in this way to do like the images. And most part of them, they feel like they take something home, like it's like it's something, because I think that most part of the things are like the learning is beginning to be like completely like I need something to be faster to doing that, and it's like I need a solution for that, and I jump to another thing, and that's always the feeling about these days, that nobody gets like, yeah, I'm gonna be like doing like a course, like a real thing, and get in depth, and when I finish I will be more in depth, you know, because if you go through the surface all the time you get like with almost nothing. And maybe that's the way with AI and whatever, that we will do like a lot of people with any knowledge doing things. Like somebody told me like Guitar Hero, the AI it will be like that, that you will like crashing things and it will sound like a proper
I see.
Guitar Hero, like you are like the best Jimi Hendrix doing like shit, and you are doing like only 3 buttons, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling about most part of the learning, that you are like they put you like some tricks, blah, 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 and they left you like without any knowledge, only okay, I know to put like.
Oh, that's interesting, because I had this conversation with someone the other day, and as an artist, like I talk to a lot of people, of course, and sometimes I feel like people are lost, because especially people who start in this career, learning, it's so many things to do, and maybe you like focusing like going like deep, diving in something that you really like. That might be the way to enjoy things, because it must be enjoyed. It must be you must enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Maybe like you let's say you really like modeling and you want to go deep on that and be the best on that. That's perfect, because maybe like if you try to be a researcher, very good on post-production and modeling and simulation, like fire and water and things, it's too much stuff to do. It's too many things. So I think this is, I don't know what you reckon about that. Like, you have to know the basic, of course.
The thing is like, probably it's like because we were at the university thinking about the new way to learn or to teach.
See.
And it was like there are things that they really understand. That it's like, okay, what's the old-fashioned way to learn is like there are one person telling you things and you listen, and probably you will have like 10% of the things that it's evolved. And the other thing is like making groups and making projects and making another way that everybody gets like in depth and maybe one of the students know something more and he put it like in and people gets collaborative thing. That's what happened when you have a studio, a little studio, usually a little studio because it's with little teams. And one of them is better in one thing.
See.
It's only in 3D. So he's gonna push in that way, and he's gonna tell all the other colleagues that hey, that's done like that, and he will push like that way. If the team is working, if the team is like really trustful and they do it, they will grow everybody. And it's for that when you ask Miguel, Sergi, Aga, and Adriana, who is better in whatever, because everybody knows like it has like something that like he enjoy better.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, if you put like one person that is really good in 3D, and you know that the passion is 3D, and he's making the passion on Photoshop, and he are constantly doing things, and they share the information, and that's the way that because when you are working and you're really proud of working with a colleague that is doing things sometimes better than you push forward. And and that's the thing that I have to tell you, is that the big difference between that and be a freelancer working at home. Yeah,
the exchange with people, like
because we lose that. Maybe you have there are some freelancers that have like a circle of confidence that they share things, and that works too. the thing about not this as many as you have or as many confidence circle you have is better to know new things, because the problem is like this kind of bunker idea of you alone crafting marble. I don't know. It's like it doesn't belong to this area.
Yeah.
And also in this moment, no, that this is working properly, this is not, and compare and okay, I will invest my fucking time doing like I don't know, this thing, and it's like, and when you share your knowledge, you feel like it's you are doing like because it's what everybody wants, no? To know is like what the hell is how to improve. Of course,
that's the question.
You have to have like a good circle of people that you trusted.
That's so true. I agree with that, because when I first started, I was surrounded by experienced people and seniors. They're like helping me, and of course I had to be open to this, and I was like hunting then, like how to do this, how to do that, calling then, because I used to work remotely, and that's so true, because you kind of like you let me know what you reckon about this, but I see like you grab a little bit from each one and you make your own soup. It's so you're not trying to copy someone's stuff,
that's the thing.
But you learn something. I learned something with you, with her, with him, and then you're surrounded by these people. So that's why I see for new people who's like join this industry, you join a company, it's a good stuff, because you get to learn from different point of view. Maybe because I remember I was like talk to someone in the office about a way to do a post-production, and then in the next day with a different guy, and he was like doing it a completely different way, and I was like, who's right? And then
it's interesting, no? And you get like, okay, I will try something in my way, but and that's one of the best things about our field, that people are really supportive and in open like their workflows, and one thing maybe I have like here in Barcelona is like I have really good friends in this I think in this field, because it's like. And when I get like, I have like, I don't know, some moments that I was like, I get stuck, whatever, and it's really, really good to have like an open mind to see it's not competitors, I think it's like people that have their own passion, the same passion. It's like, for me, it's like profits and money will, okay, it's like there's a lot of work, and the thing is like maybe to get focused in pushing forward is more important, and it's for that I feel like we change a lot of workflows, we change a lot of things in the years, but it's because of that, because we talk with our friends, not competitors, because if we're like what the hell we could try new, or not, this is working or whatever, and there are some points that is like, or don't show your cards. No, it's like I show you all the cards, because it's like we have to be prepared to do it better. And if we push the limit, we will push it all the time, and that makes us like competitive, because it's like if not, what the hell? No, it's like and I understand big companies, I understand profits, I understand like other machinery, but for now it's like, for me it makes more sense about quality. And if you have to have quality, you have to have like like a constant innovation or constant way to explain that we are doing this effort, because that's the effort.
I'm here in Barcelona for a week, and talking to Berga, Playtime, you now representing Graph. I can tell like how you guys so connected. You guys even like hang out together and do things. And that's interesting, you are, you can share things and help each other, and then the level is gonna be always, so what is happening. So I really like this behavior, it's interesting.
It's interesting. Probably it's Latin or whatever, but it's like, also we are, I think in Barcelona the industry is like, is maybe in that way that it's like.
It's more. It looks like more kind of family type of thing, you know.
Could be.
It's more humanized somehow. That's where my point of view.
I think it's strange because, as you told me before, it's like names, but you don't put neither faces or if it's I don't know. Every name have like a face or people that are like trying to do the best of themselves, and I think that's another thing about the future that I'm like now really concerned in moving forward to do like other not other things, but do it better and do it in another way, and I'm feeling like humanize and be like we are not fucking machines, and I'm feeling like that's our purpose, that they hire us because they want our human approach, because if not, it's like, and it makes sense to begin to be like explaining that we fail, we won, but we are trying to have like this idea of doing something that at least is like proud of ourselves. It's like, I think because I feel like we work and it's like it will be like a lot of time in our life, and it's like at least if working not as only production is like trying to be meaning. I remember our presentation in between has something about that that is like how to approach personal projects in a way that really like focus in not only in architecture in not only in a typical speech of approach, and it's been like 1 year and a half, and I'm constantly thinking, Albert, you have to do something with this presentation because it was like a really nice project. Next year I will try to figure it out how to present finally, because it's like, I think all these kinds of things that you have to push and that you said, I'm gonna do it, I will do it. But the thing is like, maybe in these 2 years has like a lot of happened that the things has happened like so fast that I couldn't afford to finish this thing, and I'm sure like for sure I will take time to present what we have done.
Yeah, I remember the last in-betweeners. No, that was it wasn't the last one.
It was 2 years ago. One thing
that was quite fun, the presentation like you guys made. It was the first time that was.
Yeah, so we made it. Yeah. No, the thing is like, because we've been in a lot of congress, a lot of conferences, and I think it's a great place to explain things, no? And because as I told you before, it's like when I met Jeff from CG Architect so many years ago, and he told me. We were in D2, like seeing all the conference. That for me it was like probably like you, like the first years that I've been in, like, oh, it's super, each speech is perfect, and I don't know, I was with this new bright eyes, and Jeff, how is it going? And it's like, he told me, Albert, it's like these conferences are like 3 kinds of conference. No? One is like the portfolio, we are the best, it's my portfolio, it's incredible, our company is like blah, blah, blah. They don't show nothing, okay. Done. The other one is like passion project, it's like, oh, that's incredible. And it's like, it's our passion project, or incredible video, whatever. Or the third one is like the money thing, it's like only business.
Numbers.
No numbers. And when you begin to have like a lot of this kind of conference, you get like, this goes through the money thing, and you begin to, and you take something in each one of those. But there are like, but man, it has to be like the best one is usually when they push to a way that is more like something that you don't expect. And you take things from, it's like from other fields, or you take like that in D2 it happens a lot, that they take like from other fields.
Yes.
And it's like, because I've been in a lot. I've been in Trojan Horse that was for, and it was super. also with Jeff too, and it was like when you saw like a warehouse so big with people doing portfolio reviews, but portfolio reviews to things that for me was like, he's gonna say something about this incredible painting. It was like, it's impossible. And the guy just began, and it was like so constructive, so positive, so like I don't know. They say one thing that it was like, don't put detail on everything. That is what AI is doing, putting detail in everything, focusing the best things of the. It was like a warrior with a like some background or whatever, but everything was super detailed, and it was like, yeah, that's not painting is not like that. It's like I'm focusing and it was like, fuck man, that's true. And it's like, and we are doing that now.
Yeah.
Hyper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Enhance everything. For what? You know.
That's interesting. Yeah. I think, and we talked about this before in your lunch. But when I go to conference as well, it's for me it's because of the speakers, but it's mainly because of the people there. So people that I met there, you know, and usually I miss like half of the speakers because I'm like going around, you know, outside or like talk to someone.
Yeah, it has this social.
Yeah. It's and that's the place for this, honestly. And I always like say to people like, if you know, at least once you know you have to go, because that's where you make friends, and in this where you can actually make like business as well. Like, you know, that's networking.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, is networking. So you can take different things. Like you're gonna learn from a speaker. You're gonna make a contact, and you know, friends. I made like friends in conference, like amazing. And
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, we met in the conference.
Yeah.
That's it.
But so, I think that for me it's because of that I.
You're still going.
Yeah, still going, because it's like, also it's a way to see the healthy part of our work, because if not, you get stuck with a computer, and it's like, and yeah, share your day or share your year or whatever. It's like, I think it's important. It's like sometimes it's like oh, we are so bad, everything is complaining about AI, but this is funny. At some part it's like really. It's like, I think that it's one of those things that for me it's important, because I don't know, probably each year I go to one or two of these congress, and sometimes like, yeah, it makes sense when you arrive and you show that there are some faces, you know, there are other ones, and you gather, and we have the same problems everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't feel so alone, like, and I think it's really good to do that.
I think this is the feeling.
Tomorrow
actually.
we have another, no, on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday there's a conference in Barcelona, the 3D Symposium. So we all attended, and yes, I think you're right. You feel, especially if, and I see that a lot. If you work as a freelancer, you work alone. Once you go to this conference,
For
you're like,
sure.
what the fuck? There's
It's
like
healthy.
more people with the same, who actually understand me. Because if you work in a team, you kind of have this feeling. You know, you share things. You know, you laugh about things, and yeah, I see like so many freelancers in this conference. So important
also,
for them.
I think that because also it's like, you know, it's like life is getting like really cold. Because it's like you're working on a computer. Most part of your clients is like a video call. Everything is getting like in a process that maybe, and I don't know. I do the photos of some of the projects if it's in Barcelona, and for me, I explain like 3 hours till the sun is down, and I'm usually enjoy that moment, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like. Yeah, because I enjoy it doing these photos, because it reminds me when the moment I was making like architectural photos, and I'm like, and I like it, and it was like, okay, but because I'm out of the office, you know, because it's like, and I don't know, things is like, because people and everybody is getting different kinds of paths, and as we get old, we begin to be like, what the hell we will do in 3 years, in 4 years, and working is like so demanding and whatever. It's like I want to do it with like 20 years more doing only this thing, or are you gonna be like doing other things? So it's like if I was producing bread or doing like for sure I will change the field. But as I'm doing images, I feel like I could do it. But if we learn how to master videos, or because I will feel like there's something that I will love to do it. It's like it's like a passion of whatever that I feel like, wow, it will be so interesting to begin to have like other kind of.
And it's a new thing as well. Like it's motivate, and it's motivating and interesting when it's a new thing. So you're learning, and then
it's what happens. It's like we have this thing about, come on, somebody on the office wants to do some invest in Comfy UI. The other one was to, I don't know, master in Unreal, and that's on the agenda. And we've been doing like this month like little like presentations about Unreal, how to make it like that way and whatever. And it's like, come on, it's the moment to jump to Unreal, and we put like on the table. And probably we are getting like we have to do it, but it's like, in which time? When we have time. But I don't know. It's like, when is the moment? We will see, because it's like.
Yeah, because technology, like it's every day there's a new software, there's a new AI,
and it's getting easier. It's getting
easier.
When I began my path, it was like V-Ray was like insane. It was like completely like it was a shit. It was like to make an image.
Million
like,
numbers and things.
And you fail in something and you get stuck in, and it was like no, without the sleeping, it was like another. Now it's easy.
So you see, like nowadays, the numbers and the technical settings is not even needed anymore.
No.
It's like, that's why I see there's more space for people who actually want to be an artist and be, into the I want like to get the best lighting for this view, the best.
But the thing is, like, you have to invest time. Learning that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, I'm really the direction of Adam Martin, that it's a good friend of mine, and he, all the times when he do like a YouTube video, he spend a lot of time with theory, like light works like that, and he makes like teaching like general things that it's important to know before jumping to the technical one, because these 20 minutes will last forever in your ideas of how the light is bouncing, how the light is affecting and that's the thing that probably now we are like, I'm like seeing like a lot of TikTok videos doing like learning, like put that number, and it's like you get me, I don't know, okay, and it's another one.
Well, I think this is like basically like you learn. You're learning like why you're doing that, and not like just how to do that. Because again, once I remember like working in a team, and then there was someone teach me something, and then they're like, I'm doing this because of this. So it's not actually about what the lighting he's using, what the settings he uses, it's why he's doing that. Yeah. So once I understand that, I can apply that in different scenarios and different ways, right?
But the thing is, like, about learning is like, there are moments for learning. There are people, if I don't know, there are people that you, for shitting things, there are people that you trust more than another one, and you get like, it's what I said about having like a team supportive. It's like people get better if they learn about another one, and this is a process of learning that nobody usually makes. It seems like it's like it's done because it's like a mystery that everybody is getting better. It's like not because there are like supporting like this kind of of idea, and it's like also it's like there are moments that you could be in the fucking shit. If you are in the fucking shit and your mental is not perfect, or you are super stressed, you are not gonna learn.
You're not
nothing.
gonna be creative or
No,
want to learn.
your life will be and there are people that are like, I have to learn, and it's like maybe it's not your moment. Take a break, take your time, and when you are not like in that moment, like hurting yourself and whatever, you will learn. Because it's like, because I feel like now everybody wants the fast solution of everything, and it's like it doesn't work like that. You know, okay, like maybe Mozart is like with 4 years was touching the piano, with 13 years was the guy who made like an opera, okay? But it was he was dead at 35, you know? And maybe he had like another kind of life, another kind of whatever. He will last long and make like more masterpieces, you know. But we don't know. It's like people get obsessed in be like with the fast solution in the like fast time, and it's like
it takes time. It takes time. Yeah.
It takes time, and I think that this new moment about everything is like, it's easy. You know, it's like as we know AI, and we are. Why you are paying like 10 euros in a platform that you don't have any control of nothing? There are only 2 sliders. Take some time and try to focus in deep learning of AI, and try to, and also it's don't make judgment about people that doesn't have time. It's like maybe it's your investment in yourself to understand what the process is all about. Not only now I'm the best like Photoshopper because I put something in AI and it solved me like the thing.
It's actually it's a process. Like when we first start, we are always compare ourselves with someone, of course. Oh, there's that guy, that artist, like it's so good. I want to be like that. But then you don't respect yourself because maybe that guy there's like 10 years, 8 years experience, and you just start. So there is no point like to compare like with yourselves. Okay, if I compare myself with 1 year ago, I've changed. I can compare with myself. It's fair. But it's time, as you're saying. It's not like this. And then with the technology, maybe this is the feeling of like, I don't have to understand anything anymore. So I just like click a button and I'm gonna do something.
I don't know. I have friends that are in this crisis nowadays. Because there are one friend of mine that is like he's a what's the name realizator, is the guy who make like the films, like the crops on the films, and make like the film like proper. That like the when you have to do like an advertisement
trailer.
Trailer is like in advertisement, in filmmaking. It's like
editing.
It's one of these guys like super good editing, but it seems like that the work it begins to fail. And it's like, and I was talking with him, guy, but that's your moment. You have like a lot of tools in AI to get like to lower the price of whatever, do what you want, because you are super good editing, and but your quality is like over the top. It's like, but he felt like maybe it's too expensive now, because people are doing like with CapCut or whatever app, doing like his videos, like feeling like it's super easy, because it's super easy. But the thing is like, but you're a master. You are like and I was talking with him. It's like, first of all, you have to be calm, and the other thing is like, it's a lot of opportunities nowadays to make like better than simple videos. It's like filmmaking will be easier if you want it, if you have also the talent, if you have like the ideas of if you want to learn the real thing, not only not putting like two yellow what's the name, yellow and blue images, green and
you mean the
the color correction, like typical with green and
the RGB.
Yeah,
No?
orange tail is the name. Orange
Okay.
tail. It's like, and it was like, Nowadays it's like I saw like a lot of corrections. Like this one, wow, the fucking movie will be like that. No, and it's like it will be like that. Yeah, okay. Pwah. It's like
It's nice to talk to someone like you with lots of experience, because I have only like 5 years on in this field. So is like there, and talking to experienced people like you, I realized that there's certain things that actually doesn't change. It's the same, and there's things that actually are so like innovating. And then sometimes people like freak out. Oh, now let's say with the AI now, like now we're gonna lose our jobs. But these happened before with different things where people are like, oh no, now we're gone. No, that's it.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
And then like that was actually just
opportunities. It will be like everywhere. The thing is like, because all the studios get like some moment 2 years ago or this year, like when the work gets like slower, or everybody is like, fucking AI is killing us. But it's like, but the problem itself is not a problem. We have to be better. And it's a fucking tool. It's like everything. It's like, man, we've been using like 3D assets in everywhere, and it looks like super fake because the lighting is terrible, for sure. Because it's like you don't have time, and now it's gonna be solved. Okay, maybe in 4 years we're gonna lose like. We are not doing bathrooms anymore. It's like it doesn't make sense. And I think that a lot of this will remains like more than 1 year, and maybe no. But the thing is like we are not doing bathrooms because our niche is like a specific niche that try to be like not doing like repetitive images that doesn't get like this kind of thing. It's like trying to be more creative, and I think that I know that it's risky, like every niche, but and every space, but at least it's like something that humanizes me or our studio. That I feel like when we have like this, we have like this party with some friends, like with playtime, that we make like in Christmas with some studios that we put like our worst image of the year, and we make like a competition to be like like the Oscars that have the Gracies, no, the name of the Oscars that have like Grizzlies or no, I don't know. They have another award that is the worst film. We do this competition, and with Playtime and Prom and other studios, that it's super funny because it's like
it's the worst image.
The worst image of the year. That it's getting tricky because nowadays it's like our worst image is it's really it begins to be like complicated to have the worst image, but at least we feel like, wow, we deliver that, and we put like this scenario, and everybody is like laughing but saying, wow, why we deliver that? It's like we are not proud, and probably this kind of production is like it begins to be like sometimes it happens, no? It's not all the time that the clients does like this direction and you could not stop him. It's like most of the time it's you that you don't want to fight. You are like go to take your image. It's not our image anymore. And it's for that when we made this kind of competition with studios.
That's nice. You have to invite me for this. I would love.
I think next year will be well, no, see, in February, or I'm gonna tell you because you could also put some images on the
exactly. My shit is stuff. Yeah.
Man. Everybody have shit. Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Man, so nice, like this conversation. Like we could, stay here for hours.
I think it's 4 hours.
Yeah, and actually there's the meetup today.
Yeah, you've done it.
I'm heading. Like you invited if you're free.
What is?
That is 7:30.
Okay.
Like at somewhere close to the beach here in Barcelona.
Okay.
And which is something like I'm doing, like I'm traveling, and then in every place I do the meetup, where it's just people from the city from different companies, like just to hang out, just to talk.
Oh, that's super nice.
Yeah, just make friends. And man, gracias for your time.
Wow, a pleasure. Yeah,
that was amazing. Like you having me in your place, stunning place.
Yeah, you opened the doors to my house, like.
Yeah, exactly. No, amazing. And then I would like to thank you guys, for watching this.
Well,
Hope you there, they there, yeah, they don't sleep. And for every episode, there's like a word that I drop to know like if the people is still here.
Okay.
So if they drop in a comment, that means they still here. So for this podcast, I would say, I wanna pick like a really random word. Let's say, how is that? Is the jamón is the ham, right?
Yeah.
So jamón.
Jamón.
Is that RAMNO?
No.
Jamón.
Jamón.
J.
J.
That's my Portuguese.
Yeah. Ramón.
Ramon, yeah. Drop Ramon and comment if you stay here. And I would like to thank you, HELIO, as well, the cloud rendering, for support this episode and the season, the Spain season. And yeah,
well,
gracias.
Nice to meet
Ben.
you. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to have like this chat after 3 hours. I think that
we good.
And I want to see if somebody have comments and the internet.
No, they will. They love it. They love it. Nice guys. Thank you. Gracias. Nice.